Well, hello there. It's the, what date is it? The 19th of February or the 18th of February? 18th of February 2022. As you see, we've got sunshine. And as you can also see, I've got company. Hi, Bobo. How are you getting on today? You're a lovely thing. He always comes to greet me, this one. A very nice horse. Isn't you? You're warm enough. Yeah. I don't have to call it a horse or a mule. Hello. Now I'll leave you to the sunshine. I'm going to way up the hill. Where I am is, this is the lower slopes of the Grampians. I'm just up opposite the old Fulford Inn. This is onto the Abercairnie estate, which rises right up to the top at the Scurrin. It's a well trodden road for me, this one. I've covered it many a times in all seasons. But I'm late on the go. It's after 2 o'clock. It's a troublesome time in the winter. I'm not up as early as I used to get up in the winter days, and as a result I seem to be always chasing my tail. It usually sorts itself out by the end of February. I tend to get a jolt. I suffer from seasonal affective disorder, so it's a real problem. Well, what I've decided to do is I've backtracked from going up the hill onto the Scurrin. That's really all I've got, and it's such a familiar route. I'll be honest, I'm fed up doing it. Even the snowy conditions, pleasant conditions. I just know what I'm going to find when I'm there, and also the views. So what I've done, I've decided to double back a wee bit, and I'm going to take myself across the main Crieff to Dunkeld road, the A822, which runs along the valley there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to get myself up onto the Buchanty hill, get along as far as I can, and get some pictures of the small glen. It's so late in the day. I'm concerned that, well, I'm actually quite annoyed at myself for not checking the weather conditions. I don't think it was forecast to be sunny and windless and dry. It was not forecast that at all. I would have been a bit more organised, but I'm not going to moan. Hill climbers and walkers do moan when they're not up the top of the summits this time of day, but there's a bit of a breeze behind me, right enough. But I'm just in the guts of the Abercairnie estate here, and I'm going to head over this gate, and up onto the slopes behind the pylons there. So I'll pick you up once we get past the pylons and see how we're doing. Well, I got across the Fendoch Burn. I didn't trust the bridge. It's got snow in it, but it looks quite rotten. It's been a vehicular bridge at some point, but I just didn't trust crossing it. So I got across the Fendoch Burn, and the Fendoch, I'll show you later on, goes round to the old Roman camp called Fendoch. It's as far as the Romans got in Perthshire at this point, at least. There's a lot of Roman activity in the Strathearn Valley, but they never got any further than the small glen because of the Pictish warriors. But it's a lovely day. As I said already, I've got too many clothes on. So that's me been following this deer fence up from the Fendoch Burn, which I crossed. It's quite a busy thoroughfare by the looks of things, because there's plenty of footprints from deer and fox and hare, etc. I'm pointing the camera now over to where I would have been, up there on the sculling. I wouldn't have been at the top yet, probably took another hour before I reached it, and like I am just now, I'm pretty hot down below because of the double layer. This is summit wear that I've got on instead of lowland clothes, but I better stop moaning. That where the camera's pointing is Meal Reamer, and that's up at Newtonbrigg, just north of Newtonbrigg, on the main road to Aberfeld in Dunkeld, you see. And then Dunmore is across there. That's the Pictish forts were up there, and the Fendoch down on the other side, all down below the tree level. That was where the Romans camped out in the time of Agricola, so quite a while back. And to think that nothing much would have changed apart from the pylons, and there's a few houses and a telephone mast, but that's about it. Well, here we go. We're on Buchanty Hill summit, and that's a view over to the Smog Glen once again, and the very bleak moor. That's all the way up, right through the Upper Strathern, all the way towards the Aberruchels, and Comrie's hidden at the bottom there, away into Benvarlach and Stuckercoin's got the cloud on top. It's like a day in April, a snowy day in April. It's calm just now, but I think we're going to get a longer winter than what we anticipated. I do. There's not much here. It's just been a change of plan, that was all. I was going to go up that one, but I just decided it was too familiar territory. A lot of effort and hard work. That's not it's not an excuse, it's just that at the point of the day when the sun was glaring, I knew that the photography would be difficult as well. And I don't suppose it's much better just now either with this camera, at least. That's Perth over there. It's Perth. There's not much to see up here, but it's a good time of year to come up because at the end of the day, in the summertime, there's that many insects, and imagine saying that there's long days in these glens, I can assure you. The sun gets up way over there, way over there. It doesn't set until way over there. In fact, it hardly sets at all. So this is a good place to camp out. It's not something I've done, I have to be honest, but it might be something I'll do this year. Just for the heck of it. So not an awful lot to report today. There's a full moon that'll come up tonight. Yeah, but yeah, it's just a kind of Saturday in February, almost the third week in February now, which is good. We're nearing the end of the long haul. Just a short, well, from way up the back there, through some pretty, well, that's the kind of stuff we're coming through. If you can see it, deep snow, and you know, little streams dug out like that. So it's been quite hard going, but not to worry, it's been enjoyable. I'm glad I came out after all. I'm kind of glad I didn't go up to the tops, the high tops, but at the same time I've thoroughly enjoyed taking in this little hill. That's Buchanty Hill. But I wanted it to do to get the good views of the small glen, which I've done that. Now it's homeward bound.